So hello everybody, I'm Marcus from Staatenlos and we're here in Medellin, Colombia, where we set up an office last year, and today we have a very special guest, one of our clients. Maybe let's start with a little introduction.
Sure, hi, I'm David, I'm from Germany, and happy to answer some questions for you today.
Awesome, let's get started. So you used to live in Berlin and you used to work hard on your affiliate marketing business. So why did you choose to leave Germany in the first place by the end of 2017?
So like you said, I was working pretty hard there, and after a while I realized I was working a little bit too much, and I was pretty young, and I want to see some other parts of life and enjoy life more, and that's why I started my journey.
All right, awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey, which places you went to, and how it changed your business while traveling?
So I started in December 2017 in Berlin. Then for Christmas I visited my parents, and from there on I started. First I went to Austria to visit a friend, and then after New Year's Eve to Australia, Sydney, stayed there because I had to escape from the winter. And from there, spontaneous, I went with another friend to Bali. There was for like 2 months, learned surfing. It was pretty funny. And from there on, I had another friend in Thailand. So I went there, visiting him for a few weeks. And afterwards, I wanted to go somewhere in Europe. So that's why I went to Barcelona. And there I stayed for about 3 months, and that's also where before in Berlin I started already an e-commerce business, and in Barcelona it really took off. And from Barcelona I went back to Austria, and now here I'm in Medellin.
So when you started your business in Berlin, you used to work as an individual entrepreneur, and later on during your journey you got in touch with Richard Bertossa, our office manager here of Staatenlos. So can you describe how it happened to meet him, and how the business changed from that point?
Okay, so I was really all the time not really interested into tax and all this stuff. So I always had my sister handling everything, and I didn't really want to focus on it. I wanted to focus more on my business, and I knew when it really starts taking off, I have to take care of it. And in Barcelona it took off, and I already had one of my friends, Christian. He already had a consulting and everything with Richard, and he recommended me to him. And so then we set up a Skype call and talked via Skype, and started with everything and created a US company. And that's how I met Richard.
So what was your motivation initially to actually make a change, and also what were the actual benefits you had from the new incorporation in the United States and the more international setting up of the business?
Okay, so there are a few benefits. Of course, the biggest are the taxes. In Germany, I would pay I'm saving like 5 figures per month on taxes now because of Richard. And that's the biggest reason. And of course, less paperwork, because in Germany it gets pretty complicated compared to the structure I have now. And also stuff like the GDPR. In German, it's the DSGVO, just started to roll out, and it was getting pretty annoying in Europe and in Germany. And here in the US, I didn't have to work on these problems. They were just gone.
So you have been on the journey for a while now. What are your plans for the future? Do you have anything in mind? How do you want to change or grow your business? Do you have any plans to go into new countries?
Okay, so also while I was traveling, I always stayed at least 1 month at each place, because I really like to have my routines and to work productive on my business. But yeah, I saw like when I'm traveling all the time, it's hard to grow your business at scale, especially build a large team and everything. So that's why I'm planning now to go afterwards. After Medellin, I will enjoy a little bit the sun and the sea in Costa Rica for 1 month, and then I will go to Ukraine and start everything from there and build up the new base there.
I think a lot of viewers would be interested why you actually chose Ukraine as a country to expand your business. Can you elaborate on this a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So the biggest thing is the lower operation costs of a business. It's a really big benefit, and the salary level are lower. And also the work ethic compared to some other countries. Maybe some of you already notice it. Yeah, it's definitely better in like Eastern Europe and especially the Ukraine. And I was also a little bit interested in the culture and the people. So that's why I chose the Ukraine.
Well, thanks a lot, David, for all your insights. So I have one final question. Why did you come to Medellin? Or maybe the better question would be, how's your impression? How is life here in Medellin, in Colombia as a whole?
Okay, so I came because I was pretty often in contact with Richard, and then I decided to come to New Year's Eve here to visit him and also to experience the country here. And I definitely like it. Before I was in Germany, it was like 0 degrees, pretty cold, and here it's like pretty decent weather. The sun is there, and I really enjoy the culture, especially the food. I didn't expect it, or in general I didn't have really high expectations, but I really like it here. So it's a nice place.
So thanks for everyone for watching, and thanks, David, for your time and for your insights. Is there anything you want to add? Maybe there's some advice for the community?
Yeah, so I hope I could inspire some people with my story, and it's definitely worth it to put in some extra work at the beginning and to have less work later. And maybe we see us in the Ukraine. Bye.